everybody. Happy Monday. And welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. I hope you're staying safe, staying happy, and staying healthy. I'm your boy MK. I know Flagmoth's in the chat, aka El Jefe himself. I guess I'll see if he wants to join the Discord. Maybe he can at the moment. I do not know. But yeah. Happy Monday, I guess? I mean, it's a Monday, so yeah, you never know what you're gonna get. But definitely get Fire Emblem Three Houses. Okay. So, pardon me while I drink some energy drink here. I am going on a whole whopping 3 hours 45 minutes of sleep, and I did not nap at all this afternoon because other stuff had to happen. So I'm gonna chug this real quick while I maybe kind of wait for El Jefe to join. Yeah. Cheers. Don't worry, I've got water. I will still fall asleep like a freaking baby. Okay, I'm not gonna chug it. I'm 31. I can't chug like I did when I was in my 20s. That's 2. There we go. That's 3. That is excuse me, Coke Energy down the pipe. And here we go. I guess I'll just load up. While exploring, zoom in and out. No, that's on zoom in and out on the map. The important zoom in, I believe, is ZL. I believe that is the important button. Yeah. Yeah. Exploring. Come on, let's explore. So last time, we ended with observing the form, connecting. Sweet. Okay, so explore. Well, I'm exploring. Ongoing event: house versus house lands tournament. Interesting. Yes, I would like to explore the monastery now because I think the support is. Just kidding. It's available.
Hello there, Edelgard. Are you looking for something?
Definitely not you, buddy.
You could say that. I'm looking for someone named Linhardt who's been skipping lectures again.
Well, hello, El Jefe.
Hello. I was wondering how long I could go without being acknowledged, but unfortunately, Edelgard is funny.
Unfortunately. And also, I wasn't paying attention to Discord to see that you had joined.
I see.
I
Well,
noticed that when
congratulations,
you
you
didn't
found
say
him.
anything.
Did you want him
Yeah.
for something in particular?
What else could bring me here other than your complete negligence?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Well, perhaps you're interested in hearing my latest theories on the nature of crests.
Nope.
I suspect the formation of crests may be quite different than that recorded in church tradition.
Well, why must you offer good info?
Before you
Also,
go
I'm gonna
on,
be a little loopy
is there
tonight,
any
I think,
discernible
so
benefit to me
we'll see what
allowing
happens.
this babble to continue?
Business as usual.
Well, yeah.
Well, of course.
And that would be?
I suspect you'll find the topic rather entertaining.
Okay, if you say so.
That's it.
What more do you need? Crest research is its own reward.
Nah, using your crest to get crits is its own reward. Crest research is boring
Crits.
to some.
Crits. Sounds like a past tense for.
Yeah,
Like,
crits.
yes.
You know,
he
if
doth
you ever
crits
truly apply
the
yourself,
targets.
you could become a distinguished scholar.
Petra doth critst the
My
poor...
is my volume good, by the way? Because I didn't move my mic like I
I think you're good, because seeing the
Okay.
desktop audio level.
You were whining last week that it was too loud, so I didn't move the mic.
You
this
could
time.
use your
Solely
crest
because of
knowledge
that,
to
not because
benefit the
I'm not.
world, or
I mean, that's
uncover
partially
new
my own fault.
discoveries in magic
Because
theory.
I could just turn down the volume in my head.
Why would I busy myself with such tedious work?
That face in his portrait fits that sentence so well.
I perform this research for my own knowledge. I'm not interested in the world at large.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't have a
There's
response.
nothing wrong with a selfish drive for knowledge, but only if you put it to good use.
Accurate.
I'm sure there must be some use.
Like not being a worthless pile of crap.
Oh? Then please, tell me what potential uses you have in mind.
Well, there are people out there who spend good money on bizarre artistic creations.
He's not wrong.
Yes, very accurate. Hashtag that banana selling for what? I don't remember how much that fucking banana sold for.
So I'm sure my not at all useful research could be
seem to
used as a
recall
fine
I shouldn't
lullaby
talk
for the
over this
children of the
one.
world.
So remind me of it.
Okay.
A lullaby?
A lullaby? Hold on. So I'm sure my not at all useful research could be used as a fine.
Only if you're really bored. If you're really boring, excuse
I
me.
have things
That's
to do.
true.
Just know that this was my last warning.
Page 390.
Bueller.
Sure, of course.
Bueller.
Goodbye.
I don't understand Google's inability to understand that some things are not typos.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got to support with the Edelgard, but that's going to come upon exploration. So bananas.
Yeah, so, like, remember, like, a couple weeks ago when I took a picture of that absolutely adorable little jumping spider, and you were like, no, you kill it.
Yes, kill it. Kill it
Yeah.
with fire.
So, and I told you I was going to look up a list of spider fun facts, right?
Yes.
And I was going to say them on stream.
A stone?
Yes.
You have subscribed
Yet,
to
as I think of it, the
Spider
pounding
Fun
in my
Facts.
chest grows
Did
faster
you know
still.
that the banana spider can cause painful and long erections as well as
But is
other
that
symptoms
me?
in human males?
Wait, painful non-erections?
Long and painful erections.
So that
Upwards
spider.
of 4 hours.
I was about to say, so that spider's basically an ED pill on steroids.
Yes, and if you don't receive treatment for it, you can be rendered permanently impotent. However, you don't really have to worry about that, honestly, because it's also the most poisonous spider in the world.
Oh.
So if you're not receiving treatment for it, chances are pretty good you'll be impotent because you're dead.
Ah, well, you know, that's
So, priorities.
priorities. Speaking of impotence, hello
That's
there,
so.
NPC. I tried. Bernie!
I'm not secretly eating cake.
Well, you're right, it's not a secret.
No, not a secret at all. It's just like, you're behind a door. You can secretly do anything. Giggity. You also cake, so very...
I can.
The force tells me that you are eating cake.
it.
I can sense the cake.
Okay, what's Bernie doing right now?
Giving money to the poor.
Oh, fine. You got me.
You fool.
Keep it a secret, alright?
Okay, fine. What's Bernie doing right now?
Don't do that, you'll go blind.
She's smarter than she acts like.
I'm gonna save the
Oh,
gifts.
don't forget your flowers. Don't forget your flower garden.
Yes, I need all the gifts. The gifts.
Excuse me, the creator says it's gifts. He's wrong.
Graphic. Yes, I was about to say graphical interchange format. GIF.
Gifts. I still, I'm just like, nope, I'm sorry, the creator's wrong.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's a lot.
That is a lot. 2 rose, 2 lily of the valley, 2 blue flower seeds. Yes. 2 pitcher plants, 2 anemones, and 1 forget-me-not.
Right. I should probably bring up the gift guide.
Okay, so blue was
Like-
3. Pale blues. Ooh, I can
It's like
plant 3
we've got the
things.
flowers, we got that. I don't think you have the gift shop open yet. So I think
Probably
you
not.
will want to do like quests in order to see who you can get from there.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll just plant the blue, the yellow, and the pale blue. And we'll see what happens.
Yep.
Doink. And then we're gonna do some cultivation. Scatter that
let's
bone
look
meal.
at the flowers.
The flowers.
Yeah.
Hello,
Like,
Manuela.
like nobody really dislikes flowers though.
Shiny. Oh, just root vegetable seeds. Nothing. Well, potentially useful. Well, she's got a thing.
It's awful. Just awful what happened with the rite of rebirth. The infirmary. Well, it was a mess. Things are
got
finally
nothing.
calm again. And so
Apparently.
I've come here to unwind.
So I seem to recall she has 2 things. I believe we settled this matter with
Last
some
time.
finality last week.
Yes, she has 2
Let
very
me
large
tell
things.
you, I put all of my knowledge to use keeping those kids alive. Still, the truth of it is that when someone faces death for the first time, well, they figure out who they are. They learn if they can do it again. We
Yeah.
can't lose them, Professor. Not to battle or
We
to
don't have to worry about the
cowardice.
battle part.
If you can keep them going, then I will too.
Yeah, not when we have people like Hildegard and Petra.
Yes, I will protect them. And, probably don't want to use gifts at this moment. Save gifts for the...
You don't need to build support with her in order to recruit her because you can't recruit her, so it's not a problem.
Yeah.
Hi there.
'Cause, like she's not a student.
The fish. I'll come back to you. Okay.
Like, yeah, you're not developed enough, and your brother will probably kill you.
Yes. A feather pillow. Pillow stuffed with soft bird feathers. It probably belongs to
Feather
someone who-
pillows are great.
I have a memory foam gel pillow that I absolutely love. Mostly because it's really good on my neck. And
I
it-
have one. I also wish I had a water bed while I'm wishing.
I'm very fortunate with my bed. It is super comfy, but I also needed it because my old mattress was like 10 plus years old and I was starting to get really bad back pain every day. So,
Makes sense. Makes sense.
yeah. And, you know, when you lift things most every day, it's, yeah. You want your back to be in halfway decent shape.
I have heard that someone from House Gautier, one of the Kingdom of Fargus's noble families, is causing some sort of commotion.
Unsurprising.
What a complete disgrace to the nobility.
Your complete disgrace to hairstyle. Bam, got him.
Yeah, his hair is not the best. Which is a pity, because he's actually an amazing hair. But that hair is let's call it an interesting decision. And move swiftly on.
Yes. Curry comb. Grooming horses probably belongs to someone who cares for horses. Okay.
Professor,
Hello,
please
Ingrid.
leave Sylvain alone for the time being. The thing is, the bandits' leader who stole the relic is Sylvain's disinherited older brother.
Oh.
This is the face of Michael having forgotten all of the lore he got last week about what this month's mission was.
No. I definitely remembered everything.
Okay, you might have one of her lost items.
I've got a lot of lost items.
Try the comb.
The comb? Okay.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I've been looking for it.
Oh, you're very welcome. She doesn't seem particular about fashion.
No. If anything, she'd probably be offended if you offered her that.
Probably. Like, fashion? I don't need fashion. I just need to kick ass and take names, and I'm all out of names.
Bitch, I'm a tomboy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, this guy.
Hi, Scarface. No, not Scarface, just ugly face. Holy crap, your nose goes 3/4 the way up your forehead.
Wow, you are super old.
Hail, Professor. If I may introduce myself, I am Gilbert. My life has been spent as a dedicated knight. I am to accompany you on your assignment.
Your mouth isn't moving. I can't believe you.
I may have slowed
there
a
it is.
step in recent years, but I pledge to you the full extent of my abilities.
Aw, thanks. Aren't you too formal? I'm young. I mean, ow. Okay, do I go for the being a nice guy, or do I go for the I'm young, hip, and you're old and old?
You're old and old.
Old. You know, we'll be nice, I guess.
No, Professor. The pleasure
I'll
is
take
all
the
mine,
support, I
I
guess.
assure you.
Cool. Goodbye. It was nice talking to you. I have other pressing people to talk to. What the hell was that sound? That sounded a little guttural. Ooh. For smithing. What the? Smithing.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
Was not expecting that voice. Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. I read up on last week's battle. Turns out you don't suck too bad.
Oh, come to think of it, last month there was something to report, wasn't there? Thanks to you, I hear that everything was resolved.
Yup.
I never realized that bandits had entered. I'm not a great guard after all, am I? I hope you will forgive me one day.
I'm not a great guard after all would be an understatement if you never realized that bandits had
Yeah.
entered.
Have you considered catching the bandits?
Have you considered lifting your helmet up so that you can see?
On the subject of catching, did you know that the web of the gold orb weaver can last several years and even catch small birds?
I'm choosing to ignore that.
Don't worry, I got 85 of them here on my other monitor.
Jesus. Help me.
I could use your help.
Reward bandits.
Wait. And their boots, what am I taking? Like their
Oh, yeah,
skin
you
and
wanna do
making
that.
boots out of it? Yeah, of course. I definitely
Are
want to
they-
do that.
Because like it'll get new merchants will show up here, so you'll be able to buy things like gifts that you can give to waifus. So like,
Yes.
speaking of which,
gifts for the
are you
waifus.
at the? Are you at like? Did you get to like the support with Leone?
I don't know.
You can. I was gonna say you can check that.
Lysithia.
Click on Leone.
Apparently we're still at
So
sea.
no. Yeah.
I got something with Lysithia. Oh, Lysithia and Edelgard. Ooh. That first. Let's talk. Apparently this blacksmith has a
Could you
quest.
help me out?
The albino army.
And the iron welding. Well, boy howdy do I have
Down on
some
you.
good news for you.
I do good work, I know.
I could read your mind.
Hey
I
there.
knew exactly what you needed. Now I can repair
My
things.
spider sense is telling me you're looking for this.
I am not Peter Parker, damn it.
Hey, listen, it's alright, okay? You don't have to worry about doing anything wrong in this playthrough because I can look it up on the World Wide Web. Yeah, I made that pun smooth as...
Moving
Come
on
back
with my
anytime.
life. I will have to give you credit on the dad joke, but I hate you. Okay, I've got a fish.
Right.
And there's a quest from younger
Torturing
sister
other people
girl.
with puns is one of life's great pleasures.
You know, you're not wrong. Oh. Go away. Go away. You can stay.
For a hero's relic to be stolen, it's unheard of.
And just last month, the sword of the Creator was almost stolen too.
Also quite unheard of. What impudence.
For House Gautier to invite us onto their land, they must be desperate.
They must be.
But at least we'll have the stalwart knights ready to stand around and watch us do all the work.
Okay. First of all, you don't do the work, Hubert. Petra and Edelgard do most of the work.
Yeah, he's not wrong, Hubert. Hubert does hit pretty hard, though. He's pretty good at hitting stuff magically.
That is true. He's got the nice little magical orbs of death. So I'll
Some
give
very
him some.
floofy pantaloons as well.
Yeah, those were popular back in the 70s. Oof. And in the...
1700s.
You know what? I'm not going to do that. That's weird.
Oh, now it's weird.
To cleanse my eyes. Hello, Edelgard. There we go.
Roll down.
Spotted Marianne. All because of...
Some people are unhappy because they don't have the crest they want. And some are unhappy because they have a crest they never asked for.
I have a crest that barely anyone knows about, and I'm perfectly content. Thank you very much.
Yeah, ignorance is bliss.
It really is. Hey, Franz.
The coffin of Saros in the Holy Mausoleum should have held her remains.
Are we still on this?
Instead, it held the sword of the Creator. What could it mean?
Her remains are in the sword.
Means I am the protagonist.
The protagonist. Okay. Talking to Tomas.
The head of the Western Church holds the title of Bishop.
Bishop.
That's not
West.
as distinguished as an archbishop, such as Lady Rhea, but it
shit.
still comes with a fair amount of authority.
Yeah, like, ooh, not going there.
If someone in that position plotted an assassination, I cannot help but think it must have been instigated by some outside force.
No shit.
There are bishops in the Eastern Church as well, but to speak frankly, they do not have much impact.
No one likes them. They're kind of idiots.
They are under the influence of both the Archbishop and the Leicester Alliance, so their ability to voice grievances is quite limited.
There are bitches.
Indeed. The best kind.
Birdie! Birdie! Birdie, 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 birdie,
Really, really funny. I found some fan art of a character from a book series, whose name also happens to be Michael. So I told Sam about this.
Oh dear.
For the stream audience, Sam is my brother and was a mutual coworker of both of ours.
Ain't a mutual friend.
So I told him, like, I have fan art of Michael. He's like, what? the guy from work. He's like, I didn't realize his stream got that big that quickly.
I wish.
He about like choked. It was amazing.
For a second. What in the hell?
Oh, wait. Oh no, just your webcam's frozen.
Why is my webcam frozen?
Oh, it's
Hey.
frozen on the stream too. Hey, it's not Discord this time! Woo!
It's
I'm
just-
not a problem for once!
It's just my webcam that's the issue.
It's just what it's like to contribute to society. Okay, well, stream, while he's working on fixing that, how about a fun fact, huh?
God damn it.
So there are a species of spiders that construct a diving bell which allows them to live and spin webs underwater. They use their legs like a fishing pole to pull in insects, tadpoles, and even small fish.
You are the worst.
The wheel spider lives on the desert sands of the Sahara. When it gets frightened by a predator, it tucks in its legs and rolls down the dunes like a wheel, hence the name.
Huh. Interesting. Oh, stream can't probably hear me. Oh, how did I listen to that before?
So I will say, like, let me know if I'm distracting you and I need to shut up, by the way, because I'm not gonna be able to tell. But like, pursuant to spiders, I know that my dad has like a couple of times gotten mad at me because there's like I live in the basement. I rent out the room in the basement, and there's like spider webs that get made in like. I have a window that opens out to the bottom of like a raised deck, so there's nothing to see there but dirt and the underside of wood. So, like, I just let like spiders and stuff build webs there because I don't care. And my dad was like, "You should get rid of the spider webs," and I asked him why. Now, Michael probably has an answer to it, but the thing is, my dad was like, because it's got spiders in it. I was like, "Yeah, that's the point. They'll eat flies and stuff." And he proceeds to say, well, yeah, but the spiders will bite you. Like, he then shares an anecdote. When he was a kid, apparently, he was asleep, and he had like a row of bug bites along his legs. And so he says what happened is the spider walked up to him while he was asleep, bit him, walked a few inches, bit him again, repeat several dozen times. Which doesn't really happen. Like, I'm sure it's happened to somebody at some point, but spiders don't really do that.
That's
it'd be
nightmare
like-
fuel.
Well, it'd be like somebody walking up to Godzilla with a steak knife. Like, spiders generally are not interested in picking fights with humans. They only bite if they feel like they have absolutely no other choice, or if they're from Australia, because honestly, it's Australia, it's just crazy there.
It is.
But like 9 times out of 10, if they have any other option, they will not bite a human. Like I said, you don't take a steak knife to a Godzilla fight. Well, you don't do it if you're of sound mind and judgment. And even if they do that, they won't inject venom anyway, which is the main thing that's a problem. Because they sort of need that in order to eat, so they're not really interested in using it on trying in vain to stab Godzilla to death. And I shared this story with my grandma, and she was like, or he had bed bugs. Which honestly sounds a bit more like me. Also, I pointed out to him, I was like, okay, so a spider did this. He's like, yes. And I was like, you know this for a fact? And he said, yes. And I said, how? You were asleep. He didn't really have an answer. Oh, there's a joke I could make there. I'm not gonna say it.
Remember, folks, the
All
rule
right.
of USB.
So another thing is to continue to fill airtime here. A friend just DM'd me and asked why can Skuntank, which is a poison dark Pokemon, learn Flamethrower, which is a fire type move. And I pointed out it's because Skuntank is designed kind of like a tank. Like the tail goes over and across and out the front of the Pokemon, like the gun barrel on a tank, which you can see in the 3D games. It has an attack animation where the front of the tail like sort of splits open to reveal a sort of nozzle there that fires attacks out of. So that's probably where it shoots fire out of. It's like a scorpion with a gun barrel for a stinger.
Okay. Well, I just might be shit out of luck.
It also helps because steel types can't be poisoned, but they're weak to fire type. So you're like, oh, I'll just send in a steel type against this poison type Pokemon. Surprise! Fire type move, you're dead.
Oh, hey, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
What?
It works. Fixed it.
Awesome.
Ta-da! Alright, I had to completely unload the camera from memory. That's a really bad way of putting it, but I had to load up a different scene, and then... I can't decide if I just need to get a different... Like... So, the USB cable for my camera is not long enough to reach my computer. So I've been using... So I was using one extender, and that stopped. That was kind of touchy, and I was using this other one. Apparently that one's touchy. Apparently I just need to get a new USB extension cable, or I need to plug it into my headset stand, which would make more sense. But then I have to cut the zip tie that basically holds the cables that go to the computer, and that's a pain in my ass. And I'm not gonna lie, part of me just wants to use this as an excuse to buy a Razer Kiyo.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
Now... Huh. Uh-oh. So,
What did you do?
I did nothing. I don't have any game audio. Is there game audio on the stream? Someone who's watching the stream, is there? I mean, I see game audio in Ava Media. You have game audio?
Yeah, we've got game audio on the stream.
Great. Just great. What's the chances?
Hold up. You have to look at this. Amazon, please tell me that I can cancel this order.
I lost all game audio. Like, Avermedia, my... like, I see it in the thing that it has game audio, but no game audio is being sent to my headphones. And audio should be routing through my mic into my headphones. If I completely confuse my brain, what happens? Well, it won't matter, because I don't have that switched over. Son of a bitch. Sometimes I love Windows.
Yes.
Sometimes I hate Windows.
Technology is great, right up until the point when it ceases to work for absolutely no reason whatsoever.
Yeah.
Which is most of the time.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Like, people say that technology never just arbitrarily stops working, there's always a reason for it, and I gotta tell you, since I studied a bunch of IT stuff, it's absolutely correct. There is always a reason, a logical reason for why something stops working. That's because it hates your freaking guts.
Yes, yes. And apparently all I had to do was switch my monitor audio back to default, even though last week the only way it worked is if I switched my monitor output to specifically my Yeti mic.
Progress.
My brain
Not
hurts.
long if you feel like a room without a roof.
Because I'm mind blown. There we go.
You acquitted yourself honorably last month.
Hold on, I didn't acquit myself. I kicked ass. How... Is that even the right use of the word acquitted, really? Like, I always think of acquitted as in terms of, oh, this person is acquitted from a crime, or this person is acquitted from being a douchebag. Apparently...
You weren't being charged with a crime?
I shouldn't have been. I'm a fucking professor.
To think they'd go into the Holy Mausoleum and assault the Goddess Tower.
Professors can be charged with crimes.
I mean, that's not wrong. But...
I cannot imagine the Western Church was acting on its own. Someone must have been helping them.
Legasp. Oh, damn it. I have that opened up in a separate monitor. Please open up Opera in my... this monitor?
If I just ordered a... If I just ordered a new wireless charger only to not need it, I'm going to be very...
Yep, it opened in my other monitor. Great, great.
As for the masked knight who escaped, his days are numbered. I hope we find him soon, so I can kill him myself.
Congratulations, I guess. I wasn't listening.
I am Rodrigue Achille Fraudarius. I bear the great honor of serving as a lord in the kingdom of Fargus.
This is Aragorn.
Yeah.
I have come in Margrave Gautier's stead to retrieve their stolen relic. However, as I hear it, a group of students is to attend to this matter. I sincerely hope no harm comes to any of them.
Me too. Hold on, I forgot. I totally forgot to set my phone to drop in. So that way I can make sure the kid doesn't wake up. Oh. Alright, there we go. Yeah, you came from Fargus to retrieve the... Yeah, I wasn't listening, damn it. I mean, I was kind of Professor Sylvain. Oh, you, buddy.
I can't believe my own brother is the leader of the bandits. House Gautier is my true home. And his. Please, Professor. He really is one of the worst people I've ever known. But we still... We share the same blood. We're still family.
He's one of the worst people.
I can expand on that because you're not really going to learn anything else about that because you don't have Sylvain recruited.
Yeah.
That man I walked past earlier.
That
wasn't Lord Rodrigue, was it? House Fraudarius is at Lord Rodrigue. It's currently a dozen or so years ago, during the Northern Campaign in Strang. Come to think of it, wasn't there someone from House Fraudarius amongst this year?
He is also the disowned older brother of Sylvain. And Sylvain does not like Miquelon because Miquelon at one point tried to kill Sylvain.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a valid reason.
Yeah, I feel like it's pretty fair to dislike him at that point.
Hello. All right.
This has been my first time to the Kingdom's North. I hear the people of North are cold and have much loneliness.
All your base are belong to us.
Professor, I hear you have worked as a mercenary in the Kingdom. Did you find joy in this? You cannot remember? Is that having possibility? I have amazement.
I feel like when they were like writing her script, they purposefully like, now let's take you know how all those bad like Japanese indie games that get like translated over to English? Let's just use that as our like as our inspiration for her dialogue. Cause
no bully Petra. She's not from Fulton.
I know. I love Petra. Petra's a good girl. Petra's bae. I am just saying, and it's nothing against the writers, because I only say that because I've been playing a few like Japanese indie games on the Switch for funsies, because I've apparently hit like this Japanese game phase. I don't understand it, but hey.
You have become a weeb since you're playing this visual novel type game.
You're not wrong. So,
welcome, brother.
But it's just so crazy because it's just like, oh, you read the text and it's just like, ow, my brain, I understand what you're saying, but no one really good localized this. Like, oof. It's rough. Also, some of their games
actually
have absolutely ridiculous mechanics.
So they didn't actually properly do that for Petra. Petra in Japanese has good grammar. She just like stops and starts a lot because she has to think in order to get the proper phrasing down. The Petra has bad grammar thing was added by the English localization.
Interesting.
Now I like it because like that combined with her general personality reminds me of Starfire from Teen Titans.
I mean, that's fair. It's like, I've got nothing against it. It just reminded me of it.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily like defending it. I'm just like, hey, fun fact actually.
It fits her character.
Little known fact there, Nomi, about the localization of Fire Emblem Three Houses. You know, I pick up these things sometimes in my time at the U.S. Postal Service.
With all that time off.
Oh. Tell me you've seen Cheers, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you know what I'm saying. I'm just like, what is this?
I heard a relic was stolen.
Well, assuming the impression was any good.
If this had something to do with a family conflict, I don't think I could choose a side.
Yeah.
What if it's some kind of powerful weapon? I want one too.
You don't deserve one.
I know relics aren't easy to come by, but I'd still like to get my hands on one.
You won't. You suck.
You need a crest to power them.
You also need better hair. I mean,
yeah.
It's better than Hubert?
You just call him Pubert?
Yeah. I mean, he reminds me of the Addams Family, so Pubert.
Good job. Nah, Hubert's isn't great. Hubert's is a little aggressively edgy, but like it's better than the full. Come on.
Yeah, you're right.
Like the only thing worse than a full honk is if you like deliberately give yourself male pattern baldness.
This is being my professor. You cannot.
I have an item of yours.
Don't give it to her actually, because you can get motivation.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I don't have anything of yours. I'm going to put
Professor,
it in
you were just saying.
I was just saying that.
No, I was wrong. I have to go. Wash my dog and iron my laundry.
Yes. And talk to Dorothea.
Wow. The posing with the camera and everything.
So, you have a crest too, eh, Professor? Does that mean you're descended from nobility?
Oh, yeah.
You've certainly got the look for it.
Oh, thank you. Huh. You want to make some noble babies?
I sure do wish there were more nobles like you, Professor.
We can make some great nobles together.
A teacher, a mercenary, And so very mysterious. How could a
Something
girl ever get enough?
Something stock.
Trust me, Dorothea, you could never get enough. Yeah.
I wonder who Michael is going to try and marry in this game.
I mean,
Oh,
there's 3
did I
valid
not mention-
options.
Did I not mention, by the way, that you get to if you get the support ranks up high enough, you get to marry a girl at the end. Or Linhardt, he swings both ways.
No.
I'm just leaning in to watch your eyebrows like slowly come in for a landing.
No, thank you on the Linhardt. Hello, Dorothea.
He's got a lot of love to give.
Hi. Sure he does. God damn
it. Oh, this is topical given what we were just discussing.
Walk away slowly. Run.
Oh, amazing.
Hello, Net. You're much
Professor,
better.
if you're heading to the kingdom, I would recommend taking a coat. It's chilly, even at this time of year.
Annette is a cinnamon roll.
I mean, that's not wrong.
It also rains a fair bit.
I
Don't get caught out there without protection, or you're sure to catch a cold.
And I haven't played it yet.
To me, it looks kind of like the game that would be fun for 3 hours with my friends, and then we'd never touch it again.
Honestly, it looks like a game that'd just be a butt ton of fun. I mean, it's a different style of battle royale, and it's kind of more of a battle royale that I could find myself getting into, because I'm terrible at the PUBGs and the Fortnites and the Apexes and what's the new other Ubisoft one?
I don't even remember.
Space Force Royale or whatever they call it.
I remember, like, I saw the presentation for it, and I like, it finished, and like 30 seconds later, I just forgot everything that they just showed about it. It was so, like,
and wiped.
Nondescript.
You know, Bayonet. Much better than Inspired Raphael. Okay. Oh yeah, right. Hi, Arnold.
Hey, Professor. Don't you think everyone's making too big a fuss over these crests, or heroes' relics, or whatever they're called? How important can that stuff really be?
Let me show you. Shing!
How important can that stuff really be?
Personally,
come with
I don't
me
even
if
care
you
that I
want
don't
to
have
have a crest.
I'll take muzzles over crests any day. Heck, I'll take muzzles over a hot meal. Actually...
Muscles over crests. I'm looking for John Connor. Hi. Hello, Pink.
I thought school life would be peaceful and quiet, with a sprinkle of drama to keep things interesting.
School never is peaceful and quiet.
But since you arrived, it's been one thing after another. Is that just a coincidence, I wonder?
No. It was always gonna happen. Yes.
Oh, I was just kidding. Anyway, as I said before, I do like having a little drama in my life.
Oh? I have no way to respond to that.
Aristocrats are fools, allowing their lives to be dictated by their crests.
I don't. My life isn't dictated by crests. It's dictated by chests.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Though, I suppose I am much the same in that regard.
Do I have any lost items of hers, perchance? I mean, that goes to, Don Juan.
Don Wannabe.
Yeah. Callous in their methods. Oh my god, I forgot. Probably also belongs to Don Wannabe. Hey baby, smell this in the handkerchief. What does it smell like?
Does this smell like chloroform to you?
Yes. Picky about the bedding. That seems like a very Manuela thing. Probably isn't, but you know. Okay, goodbye.
The confessional letter, I think, belongs to someone that you would actually want to talk to.
I assume I have to go in.
By which the sharp-minded viewers will know that I am, of course, referring to a woman.
Because you have to be so sharp-minded to figure that one out.
Oh yes, you know it's very well hidden. Honestly, the clues are quite subtle. You have to do a multi-level character analysis of the streamer to figure this out.
Oh,
you know,
absolutely.
it honestly took me a while.
It took you a while to figure out I was just going after the white.
Yeah, months actually.
Really?
Okay then.
Frame perfect speedrunning. That's some pro gamer move right there. Just run to the door a few times. Next thing you know, I'm gonna jump out of bounds and beat the game in 2 minutes.
What? Right.
There are 2 notes. Okay. Something I just can't move. Make them give up and say uncle. Yeah, I figured. I thought about doing the poison one just for the laughs.
I don't think poison would have done it.
No, it's probably the first one. But the traditional cakes from Enbar are a bit much for Mateus. How could those have possibly become a traditional dessert? I don't recognize that silhouette.
So are you going to be flippant?
Fuck. Fuck. I'm so sorry, Edelgard. No. No. Okay. Well, it's not easy for us, you know.
You guys have it bad in your own way.
Oh, you
But
actually have a
believe me
good
when
voice.
I say
Okay, cool.
we've got it bad too.
Yeah, you have to wear that heavy armor all the damn time.
With all that happened last month, a great many knights were dispatched to the Western Church.
Oh, yeah?
And now we must set out for the Eastern Church, located in the far east of the Leicester Alliance.
The Leicester Alliance.
If I must die in Alliance territory, I wish it wasn't in the mountains in the middle of nowhere. I'd much rather go on a sightseeing trip to Deirdre.
That sounds like a location from Star Wars. Luke is on the planet Deirdre.
Oh, you don't know?
Kinda
Deirdre
does.
is House Regan's domain. It's called the Aquatic Capital.
I mean, what was the planet that Luke was on in the reboots? I mean, they could have just called it Deirdre, and it would still fit. The Aquatic Capital. That island was surrounded.
What reboot?
You know, the one with the fantastic, masterful masterpiece of artwork of cinema that was The Last Jedi.
See, I was with you until you said The Last Jedi, because I've never heard of that one. Like, it sounded like you were talking about Rogue One, and then you said something else, and I'm like, I genuinely don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sorry, I was talking about Solo.
Like, what, Han Solo?
Yeah.
What about him? I'm confused.
Hey,
I was talking about the movie.
There's a joke here that's being
Somewhere.
told. I'm not privy to it, and I'm not okay with it.
I was just saying that Solo was better than The Last Jedi.
So the whole plan to attack the monastery was some plot
Is
devised by the
Sam like
Western
watching
Church?
this stream laughing at me or something? Like,
No.
did he put you up to this?
No,
I swear.
no, he didn't.
I swear to God, Sam.
He really did not.
I don't believe you.
To be honest, I haven't seen Solo. but it does have Madhu Donald Glover, so I do really want to see it, but I haven't seen Solo, so I know nothing. I just, moving on with our lives.
That means they used
Lenato. It's like the old platformer mascot Glover.
Okay, how about Childish Gambino? Nah, you won't know that one.
I haven't known anything that's happened in the past 30 seconds.
You need to watch Community is what you need to do.
Okay, I'll add that to the list. It's like 500 IPs strong.
Yeah, you're
way
not
at the
wrong.
bottom. You need like professional drilling equipment. I figured out what their Jew is from, by the way.
Okay.
It's an alternate spelling of a figure from Irish mythology. Yeah, it's about as much detail as I'm going to go into before, like, your eyes roll even further out of your head.
Well, they're not rolling. It's not rolling at like, oh, it's so boring. It's more of, who would it be?
What right do they have to drag a good man like him into their schemes?
You seem very passionate about this, Ash. Would you like to talk about it some more? Perhaps over tea. Do I have anything for you? I think you need these wellness herbs. They will calm you down.
It probably belongs to an adult with a taste for liquor. I'm sorry, what?
It shouldn't be with a taste for liquor. It should be like, probably belongs to an adult who has very long hair and says dude all the time. Or potentially is bald and has a mustache and is always angry. That's a reference only you will get, Jeff. Well, not really bald, shaved head, and a long goatee.
I sort of was paying attention to something else.
Oh, that's fair.
What were you saying?
I was saying wellness herbs could also potentially belong to an adult who has bald or shaved head and has a long goatee and is angry all the time.
Obadiah Stane?
An actual human being that we both used to work with.
Oh! Gotcha. I forgot about him.
Oh, I miss him from time to time.
Yeah, no, like, I enjoyed working with him. Mostly.
Okay, so there was one. Okay, so the confessional letter containing offenses to the goddess, it probably belongs to someone who feels deeply repentant. What waifu feels deeply repentant? Goodbye. Let's talk. Mercedes.
Isn't it strange? Saint Seros's body was missing from her coffin, but they found a sword in its place.
That is
Do
strange.
you think she moved from her coffin and left the sword behind?
I think the goddess transformed into the sword. You don't seem very fashionable. I want to invite you to tea, but that's a waste. Damn. Ooh, Jenny. Jesus, so many lost items. Okay. Move.
Well.
Wait.
Okay. I'm thinking.
Just a random student, okay?
I've had a chance to spar with Gilbert of the Knights of Seros before.
Oh.
That's
Okay, Miss.
the note. That's the
I
nose.
couldn't get a single strike in. If that man is
Yep.
accompanying you on your assignment, you can rest assured that no harm will come to you.
I wasn't worried about that
No,
anyway.
you just suck, kid.
To be honest, he kind of
Also that.
reminds me of someone. But no, it must be my imagination, right?
I'm gonna quote unquote spoil this right now. Gilbert sucks.
That's fine. He can suck
Like,
all he wants. I've got good girl
He's-
Petra.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's not good.
Boo!
Do you just say boo?
In any sense.
I'll kick your ass. I'll kick your ass. I'll kick your ass. Once again, Those pro strats just clipping through all the things. Who would feel deeply repentant?
Starts with an M.
Marianne? Yeah. Ugh. Oh, Manuela, maybe. She is deeply something. I'm not sure I'd use the word repentant. Unless she's repenting about the things I'm gonna do to her. That's terrible. I apologize.
Professor!
That was pretty terrible.
Yes, you said professor.
Blaming that poor woman for you ogling her.
Yeah, now I... Get this over with.
Swinging a sword about in the holy mausoleum? The potential for damage is too great to imagine.
Oh, okay.
I sincerely hope the saints' coffins were not damaged.
Okay, they're dead. To be nice or to be a jerk? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler to throw the trolls and... Fuck it.
Were you using magic? I've heard you weren't, but... Ugh, it's torture not being able to go inside the holy mausoleum for an entire year.
I think you'll survive. Goodbye. I got done talking to you. Oof. Okay. Manuela was in the greenhouse, which is not this way, but that's okay because... Foods.
Not this way.
Head chef? No. This way. It's the Fish Bounty Fish Bounty Festival. Oh my. But they're already at full motivation. But I guess it does get me support, but they're already at full motivation. That's...
Grab, like Ingrid. And Leone.
I like this plan. Leone it is. Yes, I would love to share a meal with Ingrid and Leone. Mostly Leone? Well, both, but isn't one of them like young?
I appreciate any good meal, but nothing beats enjoying my favorite food.
You're thinking of like
That looks delicious. Goddess, forgive me. I've just got to indulge.
Crazy.
Oh dear.
Okay, so I did that. I could do some more cooking. I should probably accept this quest. Give me the quest.
Why is that fish so still? Wait, is it swimming sideways?
So, Flane, did your brother ever have the birds and the bees conversation? This is what I like to call the cockroaches and the snakes conversation. Things die.
Perhaps it is resigned to its woeful fate of being plucked from the water and eaten.
Depending on the bird, it might.
Ah, Professor, you are so outgoing with all of the students. I would like to have more opportunities to connect with you, though I am certain my brother would disapprove.
Nope. Nope. I clean my hands of this entire situation.
Might you help me with a favor?
Just over here saying rather suggestive things, and Michael is raising his hands to the adoring crowd. Can I get a hell no?
Hell no. Okay, pick up debris in front of the saint statues. So that's gonna be going back to the church. Before I go back to the church, might as well eat a meal. I mean, hell, I'm feeling hungry. Bernie, that's a good one. I like that. Right? I should want to do that.
Yeah. Bernie's good to cook with. It works.
Blessed jelly. Luck +2. Dexterity +2. My brain says dexterity. But my heart
It's
says
not that much of a difference, honestly.
Let me go with the luck. I like some luck. I like to feel lucky. Punk.
I think luck influences.
Sounds fun. Let me show you my cooking talent.
Oh yes.
We're gonna cook secret cake. And that sounds like a
A
new.
little more secret
Wonderful.
spice and hey, no
Cook
peeking.
some secret cake. Tell no one about this cake, okay? It's our
Yeah,
little secret cake.
Yeah, it's called brownies.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's special ingredients.
Yes, oregano.
That would be terrible.
It would be.
Why did you have to say that? Now I'm imagining what that tastes like. And my life was a lot better 30 seconds ago when I wasn't imagining this.
But see, I was using oregano
my
in the
God.
Far Cry 5 sense.
What, like bliss?
No. Oh my god. You know you get bags of oregano in Far Cry 5.
No. This
Yeah,
might be a side quest I didn't do.
No, it's just an item you can pick up that you can use to craft things.
Oh.
And it's literally, there are quotes around it that say oregano.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, considering it's up in, like, the northwest-ish peak Oregon.
Yeah.
Oregano.
California. Going to California way.
California.
California way.
Then one day he was shooting at some food when up cruising around come a bubbling. Copyright claim.
Ow. I should wait. No, the quests don't take up experience, or don't take up things. So I should cook. Full menu. Who do I want? Ooh.
Who do I?
Damn it! They're all full already. You bitches. Damn it! That works.
Grab Lysithia. Like Lysithia's a good recruiter. Like you already have points with her You can then grab like I don't know, Marianne or Mercedes or Annette.
Or because he is part of my house.
Yeah, or you could actually pay attention to one of the characters that is not a woman.
Because yeah, okay, Linhart.
Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
Lysithia and Linhart do have a support, so this isn't actually that bad of a selection.
Yeah.
This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
You're welcome.
Of course, Linhart likes sweets as well.
Yes, now he has full motivation. Good.
He would like sweets.
He would. Yeah. He's the kind of guy that looks like he just like eats candy, you know, for like several hours a day, and then his metabolism's just like, yeah, boy, nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
That reminds me, the Leicester Alliance is governed through roundtable conferences between the 5 most prominent allied dukes, the 5 Great Lords.
So they have like 5 less great lords, and then 5 lesser lords, and then just 5 people.
First and foremost is Duke Regan, the Alliance's leader. Joining him are the heads of House Goneril, House Gloucester, and House Ordelia.
So that's, Regan is Claude, Goneril is Hilda, Gloucester is Lawrence, and Ordelia is Lysithia.
Okay, I didn't read Goneril. I read something different at first.
Oh, I wonder what he could have read.
The most unfortunate house name ever. House Gonorrhea.
Lastly,
no.
there is the newest addition, Margrave Edmund. These 5 each have voting power in the conferences.
Margrave Edmund. Ooh, I like that
That's
name.
Marianne's house.
Okay.
Before House Edmund, it was House Daphne that was counted amongst the 5. However, it is said that the head of that family relinquished their vote to House Edmund, which had only recently risen to significance.
So, there are a lot of lords in the Lesser Alliance. There's a lot of lords everywhere, but the like 5 most significant of them are the only ones who actually get a say in the governing of the country as a whole.
Okay.
Those being the ones that were itemized there.
There, yep.
Daphne used to have Edmund's spot, but they've been having a lot of trouble because they can't seem to keep crest-bearing blood at the head of the house, which is very, very important. Because they recently, I'm not sure how recently, but they recently had a split where half of the house broke off, joined the kingdom, and became House Galatea. They took the majority of the crest-bearing blood with them. That's actually Ingrid. She has the crest of Daphne.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so with the crest went the majority of Daphne's actual significance, and so they've been on the decline for several years before Edmund came up with the crest of their own, and now Edmund has the spot that Daphne used to have. Are you trying to go to the section in the top right? Or...
Yep. I
or,
am.
you're going to the...
I'm picking up all the debris. The
I
debris.
legitimately forgot that was the thing.
So, the first one I read is like head, then the next one I read is like shark, and then the last 2 I've like read completely
You have helped
correct.
me so much.
Which one?
The first one I read is like the head of the saint. I was just like, oh, okay. Then the next one was like head shart, and or Saint Shart, and I was like, okay, that's a saint. And then the last 2, my brain finally caught up and read things correctly.
Ah, okay.
Complete quest paralogs and auxiliary battles you earn now, which can be spent to restore the statues of the 4 saints. As you restore the statues, you gain various bonuses to your unit's growth. Cool. So, magic, archery, Helios, and people with big hats. Okay, good to know.
So the French.
You English kniggets.
Okay.
Okay, so accept the quest from Seta. Gotta find the stairs again. Wrong way.
Yeah, they go down the bridge.
Right. Oh, God, stop it. Dash, 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 run, 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 dash, dash, dash. Okay. Mushrooms, mushrooms, mushrooms.
the new professor just dashed past me in the hallway singing about mushrooms drunkenly.
You smell the herbs.
Oregano. You know, like my dad has told me many things about the medicinal properties of oil of oregano.
You must be rather bewildered by the power that was hidden within.
No, I knew it was there all the time.
However, know that I believe in you. I have no doubt that you will use that power justly.
And that will bring you down.
You will most certainly fulfill the grand destiny that the goddess has seen fit to grant you.
I will free all 3 lands from your tyranny. Good quest.
Yeah, the timing.
May I ask
oh
a
my
favor
gosh.
of you?
The timing. Also, note, quest is called Herbal Remedies, and you get us a reward. Tasty baked treat. A brownie, perhaps?
Yeah, I think so. And I'm giving them
Lots
herbs
of
to help
oregano.
alleviate their issues. You know,
Oh, yeah.
they're just super stressed. They just need to chill, dude. They just need to chill.
They just need these Scooby snacks.
May I ask a
Oh
favor
my
of
gosh.
Enlightening herbs? I mean, you feel enlightened, kind of. Mostly. I mean, depending on the strain and the type it is, you could feel bravery herbs. Okay, so
Heroin?
no. So enlightened.
I'm making a pun.
Ha! I see it now.
Yeah. What would that be? That would be methamphetamine, right?
No, not necessarily. I mean,
Like meth, I know. Meth is supposed to make you like really ridiculously hyper, right?
it ridiculously hyper, like.
So enlightening is LSD. We're in agreement there, right?
I mean, yeah. Enlightening would be LSD. I think you're right. You'd be right with meth and the bravery herbs, because I mean, you know, the fun.
LSD is my favorite herb.
Yeah. I mean, to be.
I guess if it was a plant, it would go with peyote, right?
Yes. Definitely peyote. But like, because it's worth noting.
My parents don't watch the stream.
I mean, it's worth noting that the government gave fighter pilots meth in World War II. So, you know. This will expend activity. I mean, can I come back if I decline it now? I should be able to.
I think so.
Right. We'll take the chances and decline. Okay, cool. Give two of your students.
This is the one unnaturally attractive woman in this entire building that he won't have tea with.
I mean, I'll have tea with her. It's just, you know.
Professor, Gerald was looking for you.
I know. Where is he?
It seems he has gone off somewhere.
Well, that's useful. Thanks for the help, dumbass.
If he is not in his room, then surely someone has seen him. Ask around.
You're a wealth of information, Sedith. How do you survive in this universe?
What do you think I am? The head administrator of this place?
I have something to ask of you.
My job to keep track of the comings and goings of all of the various people.
I have something to ask of you.
Sorry, am I being paid to do that?
Do your job, Sedith.
Yes, you are in fact being paid to do that.
Take no more than a good way to kill. You're training, head out into the battlefield to further hone your skills. I mean, yes? Accept?
I have a new phone and I can't stop like clicking switches off it, which might rip off.
Yeah, I know that. I know that feeling. That will happen to me in approximately 1 year when I upgrade my iPhone to the newest iPhone. Hi, Leonie. I am looking for
Professor,
my father, yes.
Are you looking for Captain Gerald? I just saw him in the Knight's Hall a little while ago.
You're so much more helpful than Sedith.
He was talking with a female knight, but I didn't get a good look at who she was.
All right, Pops. I got a gift for you. Because I'm not wasting it by giving her a gift, right?
Well, that depends. Look at your support rank.
Back menu.
Like if you have a support conversation unlocked with her, then you would be wasting it because it's just going to disappear. I do think you have to click on it because I'm not sure it'll show up if it's not something you don't. So you can just. I don't think she has a preference for flowers. She's something of a tomboy, so you can just kind of pick any of them. Although, what do we have? Give her roses, because the only person who genuinely likes roses is Lawrence, and something tells me you don't.
No, thanks.
Yeah, that's a safe bet.
No, thanks. No, thanks. No, thanks.
Oh, thanks. You know, I really don't care for flowers, right? Support.
Oh, Professor, he was talking with...
Yeah. Have an anemone.
No, thanks.
Yep, those are good too. The only person who likes those is Hilda. You can't recruit Hilda.
Oh, phenomenon. Do.
No, thanks.
The sea phenomenon.
No, thanks.
Can we talk about the fact that sea anemones are the worst?
Thanks.
Sure, I don't know much about them. I mean,
well, they're like the first time God tried making flowers. He left the clay. He left the clay in the oven too long, and it melted. And you got those weird little wart-like abominations.
And lightning herbs is MDMA. That's what it is. That's exactly what enlightening herbs is. That's MDMA right there. Honestly, Bravier herbs is just straight up weed. Or maybe a little bit of booze. It's being twisted is what it is.
Just like, here, take this herb. This is a bottle of scotch. Yeah, no, it's herbs. Wink.
Wink.
Winks audibly.
Okay, we're just gonna get some support the old-fashioned way by cooking together. Okay. Oh my.
Oh my. The crest of flames? Could it really? Yes, the actual crest of flames!
You are way too excited.
No, that is quite enough. I should compose myself. I must remain objective in my research. Objective, professional.
He's great. Also, him saying objective professional while wearing an eyeglasses.
An eyeglasses?
What's
monocle.
Monocle, thank you.
Like, okay, tell me you said an eyeglass is, not an eyeglasses, please.
I said an eyeglass. There was no plural, there's no anything else, it was just eyeglass.
Well, we'll find out going over the VOD unless you edit it.
No, you know, I really won't.
Edit it, you have no balls. You edit that out and you have no balls.
Excitement is understandable.
The scandal with the Western Church troubles me. We cannot afford to let ourselves be swept along, and yet...
Goodbye. And yet, this conversation is over.
Yeah, you have the crest of flames. Roll credits, by the way, because... So, one of the translations from Japanese that you could feasibly have crest as is
Don't you
emblem.
think Professor Hanneman's been acting a bit strange?
Yeah. Emblem of flames.
So one could say it could be a fire emblem.
Yeah, do you feel special yet? Do you feel like you're the protagonist?
Just a little bit. The game could just, throw a modern warfare and then their nuke goes off. And by the way, you're playing as someone else now. What?
Maybe he's made some kind of big discovery.
I can neither confirm nor deny. Oh, are you gonna give him stuff?
Lost items. Does he have anything? He likes, he definitely wants unused lipstick.
I mean, look at the guy. He can use all the help he can get.
I mean, yeah. That definitely
I
goes
like
to...
yeah.
Dude we had food with. Yeah. Probably.
Well, keep it then, because...
Definitely belongs to him. Okay, nothing there. Goodbye. You're useless to me.
There is, but I suspect you don't actually care, so...
You
okay,
can't
well,
sit...
since you're going back... Unless,
Don't you think, Professor? Maybe he's...
Yes.
It's the art book.
Oh... That would make sense.
Oh, that's mine. Thank you so much. I've been looking everywhere.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could make your day. I'm never gonna recruit you, but I'm glad you're happy. Unless you have something useful for me.
He does.
For the ladies. Goodbye.
Goodbye forever, non-lady.
Goodbye forever, no boobies. Anyone in here?
Maybe.
It's the random NPC.
Oh my god. And lots of lore. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you probably don't want to read all of those things on stream. Or at all, knowing you.
I mean, I would definitely read them all, because I'm very interested to understand the lore a little bit better. I'm also just very interested in, like, moving forward. Stairs. Down. Down. There we go.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so give 2 of your students some herbs. So herbs of bravery, I would definitely want to give. Where's this? Where's wait. Stop. Door. Okay, zoom out was minus. There we go. Much better.
Hey.
Yes.
That's the 3rd time this month. Well, that's that. Father never relents. Oh, Professor. Hello. Did you need something?
Just to see how you're doing. Were you just having something?
Well, that is... I was just tossing out something I have no need of. It's important to keep our spaces clean after all.
Well, if you have no need of it, I can definitely just check
You do well
on it
to
here
remember
really
that too, Professor. A clean space makes for a clean mind. Or some such.
Space.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Getting rid of things you have no need for is the first step to managing one's belongings in an economical way.
It's pronounced economical. Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh.
I legitimately need to debate this. Cause, like, you know, in theory...
I'm so disappointed in this option. I've literally walked across my room.
You're so disappointed in this option?
I'm so disappointed that it's giving you the option to say things like this. It's just enabling you.
It is. It is enabling me. I am willing to be enabled.
While I'd love to help, I don't want people getting the wrong idea with me being alone in your room.
Oh, no. You don't have the support up that high yet, Michael.
No, not yet.
Despite my family's nobility, we've never been particularly wealthy.
Well, I'm not really wealthy either, so we could have none.
It was something we have in common. Hey,
So my father
I'm poor
raised me to
too.
be conservative with my resources, paring down when necessary.
I'm conservative with my resources too. There's a joke somewhere in there, but I can't find it at the moment.
He also encouraged me to keep my living spaces immaculate. So the two go hand in hand, I suppose.
You know what else goes hand in hand? Hand in hand. Alright.
Why could you suggest something so lewd as holding hands?
Oh,
Dangerous question.
Yes, he's a good person.
Damn it! Which one did I choose? Shit, I missed it.
You don't normally
Even
the
when
topics
managing our
in
territory used
support
up most of our
conversations
family's
aren't normally
resources.
loaded.
He still went out of
Okay.
his
You don't
way
have
to
worry
ensure my
that much
comfort.
about it.
Oh, that's wonderful of him. I can only aspire to be that way.
Oh, just a scrap of paper.
Uh-huh. Just a scrap, huh?
It was already written on, so no good for note-taking. And obviously, I can't use it to clean my lance.
Not that attitude.
With enough elbow grease and a try-hard attitude, you can do it.
So I tossed it. No need to hang on to inconsequential things, you know.
Sure.
Professor, did you come to check on me for any particular reason?
Yes, for my class.
To check you out. Hey. Checking on you to check you out. No particular reason.
Oh, well, if there's nothing important, I'll be on my way then. I still have some cleaning to take care of, after all. Talk to you later, Professor.
Deuces. Would you like some herbs? Okay. Damn it. Accidentally took a capture. That's a horse stable. He doesn't need to be brave. The person that needs to be brave is this way.
Hello.
I mean, assuming that I get to choose, which I probably don't. That's a net.
Were you using magic? I've heard you weren't, but...
I assume... No. Well, yeah. Oh.
He wants to escape into the world of dreams.
You want some MDMA? Alright, well, here you go, buddy.
I honestly wouldn't mind escaping into the world of dreams. This is not a, it's super light up fire, blah, blah. This is like, you know what lucid dreaming is?
Oh, yes.
Alright, I want to figure out how to do that.
Yeah. You are not alone there. I have been lucky enough to have a lucid dream once. And it was like one of those like kind of fun lucid dreams where you're actually kind of like the protagonist in it and you're being chased by bad guys. And I figured out in the middle of the dream that I was dreaming, and then I kind of like just completely recreated the dream and the things around me to basically be a super duper badass, and it was wonderful.
Yeah. I've lucid dreamed twice. Once I just kind of figured out I was dreaming while I was dreaming. The other time, I woke up and I was like, but I really liked that dream. I would like to go back, please. So I went back, but I knew I was dreaming now, so I took control of the dream.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh,
Hey,
Hey,
what's up?
I wanted to ask you to join me, but I couldn't find you. So, here I am.
All you gotta do is find the pretty ladies.
I was thinking we should visit your mother.
Oh.
She's resting beneath this humble grave.
That's a good question.
Oh, of course you would ask that. I wouldn't know where to begin. I suppose I haven't talked much about her.
No, I mean, it makes sense to have a mother because birds and the bees, but you know.
She was gentle and smart. Oh, so smart. A wonderful cook.
You're not a dwarf. You don't just
Always
swing out
kind
of
to
holes in
everyone.
the ground.
A wonderful cook. Hey, misogyny. It was him, not me this time.
And she loved
It's not
flowers.
misogyny that a girl
Whenever
is
I
good
brought
at
her back an
cooking.
unusual
It's
flower,
misogyny if you
her face
assume
would
all
light
girls
up.
are good at cooking because of it.
It's true, and if I were to walk up to a girl and be like, Make me a sandwich.
Yeah.
That's
like,
massage.
Edelgard's terrible at cooking.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I can use this battle axe to pick up this pizza from the oven, right? It's the same
I cherish
size
those
and shape
memories.
as the spatula.
I can't count how many times she made me happy just by smiling.
Aww. No. That's no.
And she smiled the most when she was pregnant with you.
How dare you make me feel these feels? No.
She died right after
Gerald's
you were born.
amazing.
She wasn't able to spend much time with you.
No. No. I don't know. You're making me have real feelings. I don't like this.
But she loved you with all her heart. That's the truest thing I know. Never forget it.
No.
This ring is the only keepsake I have of her. In time, it will be yours.
Un momento. That was not anything I have to worry about. Camera, I want you to do something for me. I'm gonna keep an eye on that photo for the next loading screen.
One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love as well as I love her.
Well.
You just yell over your shoulder, "Hey, Dorothea!
Come here! I got something for ya!
Well done. You have my thanks.
Yeah, none of your business. Fuck off. Okay, cool. I hate that I was completely right.
Hi.
But it's literally the only student that makes sense that needs bravery. Also, lost item. Hides away doing... Bernie, I got a few things for you. I think I'm just gonna give you the bravery herbs right now.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ta-da!
I appreciate your effort.
You're welcome.
Alright.
I received tasty baked treat.
Receive the
Alright.
brownie.
Alright.
Lead brownies from the Pope. Please tell me I just named this episode.
Yeah, as soon as I grab a pen. Okay, so today is it really August 24th?
It is.
Jesus,
Yeah.
tap dancing.
This month went by so ridiculously quickly.
I blame the students.
I blame the storm.
Yeah, that's fair. August 24th, 5.
Get all those controversial clicks on YouTube.
Damn well, but better believe I will. Hopefully. Alright, cool. Got that written down on the back of tax documentation. It's old tax documents. I don't need them
from the
anyway.
Pope on taxes, not clickbait, gone sexual, police called.
Okay, now I need to go find the kitchen. Your training grounds, not the kitchen. Not another capture. I mean, I'm kind of not heading the right way at all. There's the button I needed. Shifty merchant. preparation. Sup?
Things we can't obtain here are likely obtainable by way of the underground.
Well, I've got a baked, tasty baked treat.
Are you unfamiliar with
the underground? Run and go down and down and hey, where's the one? What's his nuts? The guy that me and him would get along really well. Because we're both womenizers.
Sylvain? Hey.
Is that really? Yeah, it's Sylvain, ain't it?
Why?
Food preparation is ended. Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the other one.
Okay, so I want Leone.
You already had Leone. That makes it sound
No, I didn't do Leone at all. I did Ingrid.
Oh, you did. You did Ingrid and Leone.
No, I didn't. I did Ingrid and what's his nuts? Hubert, Linhart.
No, you did Lysithea and Linhart.
Oh yeah, you're right. Show me Leone. Okay, you're right. Who do I want supports with?
Do Marianne and Edelgard?
Yeah. It's not a bad idea. I'm fine with that. Marianne.
You do have, I'm pretty sure, a lost item from Marianne as well.
Okay, good to know. Good. Let's do this. Let's have some food.
I like this dish. It was my father's favorite.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
Read your diary.
Oh, the 2 blue arrows by your head.
I mean...
It is psychic power. When someone likes food, I see visions.
I took the enlightenment herbs.
It's like that subreddit, like, terrible superpowers.
Yeah. Okay, so I got one thing left.
I can move objects with my mind. I'm sure I've told you this.
Okay, so she was in...
It's actually pretty simple. What I do is I use my mind to move my arm, and then with my arm I move the object.
Oh, right. Marianne. Oh, she's at the stable. Okay, cool.
She likes horses.
Who doesn't? Horses are relatively awesome.
Yeah, horses are. I'm not fond of them myself. I didn't like.
Some people are in it and some aren't.
Wait, no. Lost
It's lost items.
I know. I'm just. Okay, lost items. Son of a bitch.
Letter.
Oh.
Yes, this is mine.
That makes sense. Okay. To the map. To the second floor. With Linhart.
You still don't have, like, half of the guys. Oh, and you got Leone as well!
Woo!
Nice. That means you don't have to recruit and use Leone this time.
Yay! Okay, so those will just pop up now. Hey, Sophia? Guard. Sweet. That's a sound.
Lysithea, are you all right? You don't look well.
Ate some bad food.
Huh? Oh, no, I'm fine. Really. Just not accustomed to so much manual labor.
Yes, that is manual labor is difficult.
You were cleaning the library all by yourself?
Damn.
Yes. The other student who was assigned to tidy up with me wasn't feeling well. So, it's just me. I figured I could at least dust the bookshelves or something, but I got a little carried away.
You don't know that part, though. Well, okay, yes you do. Everyone gets a little carried away in one shape or another. Wait. Ignore what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying. My brain's
So many books.
losing.
You probably
Yes, it
tired
is.
yourself out just moving them from the shelves.
As much as I love books, I can't say I love carrying stacks of them to and fro. They're so heavy.
Well, maybe you should think things through a little more next time.
Use your brain.
Surely you can tell how much physical strength the job is going to require before you begin.
I can do without the condescension, thanks.
Damn. But yeah.
After all, I'm the only one who has to deal with the fact that I've worn myself out.
Cables.
I only said that you should take care of yourself, especially considering...
Considering what?
That you're tiny and not strong and you're weak.
Nothing. Never mind.
Smart move.
How about you return to your quarters? I'll finish cleaning up in here.
But I want to finish what I've started.
Oh, that's respectable.
I don't mind, really. Please, don't make me repeat myself.
Fine. As long as you'll finish all this up.
I will. Get some rest, okay?
Yes, yes.
If what I heard about Lysithea is true, I just don't know how much of it I should believe.
No, you didn't miss anything.
Okay.
That is deliberately supposed to be ambiguous. I know what it's talking about, and I won't say anything.
Of course you won't. Okay, so they will all pop probably as soon as I end the day, I'm guessing.
Yeah, Linhart and Marianne will pop very soon. So you probably want to have another meal and I guess find something that like Ferdinand and Hubert like, maybe?
Wait, one second.
We've just officially written off Caspar.
Yeah, we've officially written off Caspar. We'll continue to give him chances on the battlefield from time to time, but you know, I kind of don't care how well I know him.
Let me see.
Yeah, okay.
Well, hello, Professor. You came all the way to my room to... Oh.
Kick your ass.
You've brought the materials from your lecture I slept through. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I came here to kick your ass. Oh, I won't do this again. Don't miss the lectures, Mr.
It's not that I want to miss lectures. Exactly. Drowsiness is my arch nemesis. For some reason, I just can't seem to win against it.
May I recommend energy drinks?
Just talking about it makes me sleepy.
May I recommend methamphetamine?
I'm gonna be honest. I had a Monster Energy a while back, and I didn't really get that much energy. Also, it's too sweet.
Yeah. Some of them can be. I mean, like I like the sweetness; makes it easier to drink quick. But yeah, you right. Legitimately, there are some energy drinks that we have in our health market that are actually really good, and they're not very sweet at all. But they're also super fucking expensive, like $2.50 for. Although $2.50 isn't half bad for an energy drink, but when I can get rock stars for $1 a pop, I'll do that.
All I know is like one time I was at like a weekend retreat for my church, and everyone brought snacks. One kid brought like a big
It's not
thing
that
of
I don't have
Monster,
enough
and I wanted to
motivation.
try one,
The
and
problem
everyone
is that I
there
don't have
was like,
any at all.
"See,
Not for
Jeff is
useless
really
things.
freaking hyper. If we do not need if he gets a monster, he is going to accelerate to relativistic speeds and tear the entire planet in half. So I was banned from ever having a monster, and I was always curious. And then I drank one, and it tasted like drinking a liquid sweet tart, and it didn't even work. So I kind of feel let down.
Yeah, I mean, you try a rain or a bang sometime. That will, actually, I'm afraid for you to try that. You might explode. Those things are 300 milligrams of caffeine. You might explode.
I must compliment you, though.
There are
By
some
this
people
point
that
in
are
most
amazed my
conversations,
heart
I'm
hasn't
bored
exploded.
senseless. But I'm enjoying this. I wonder why. What is it about you that fascinates me so?
Your expression looks all kinds of not okay with the direction this conversation is going.
Hard pass.
Hey, he swings both ways.
We're,
You're definitely a strange one.
I don't like that grin. I'm not strange.
In truth, your very nature is odd. You're definitely
Stop
not a
using
commoner,
synonyms.
But you don't seem like a noble either. You're something else. And yet you can wield one of the hero's relics. You're like a hero in some silly legend.
Per Turkerners.
Or you could be a villain who came here to enact some evil plot. That wouldn't surprise me either.
You watch that anime.
Yes. I'm not a villain. That's exactly what a villain would say.
Hey, Professor, will you ever allow me to investigate that crest of yours?
No. No and no. No, just no. 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 Hard pass, no. Unless my crest can be, like, taken out of my body and then you can investigate, then sure.
It won't hurt a bit, I swear. I'm sure I could find out all sorts of things about your crest. And you.
Hard pass. Goodbye.
Of course,
Let's end this conversation.
Such research as Professor Hanneman, but I do what I can.
What if
Someday, I think I
spark
might
the
like to become a
conversation
crest scholar.
and
You never know.
Winhart clicks observe? What do you do?
Press the home button, close the app immediately.
Like 3 houses way through his castle twice.
This is done.
Oh, don't trouble
We're done.
yourself. I didn't mean now.
Good, because it's
I've got
not
a lot
ever
of other
happening
research I'm working
ever.
on at the moment. I tend to start a project, get bored, and then leave it be.
Yet you sound like me in my 20s.
I might be ready to investigate your crest soon. I'd have to tidy up a bit first.
Oh, boy, no. Pass.
You talk to Hanneman.
Good night, Professor.
You are me in my 20s.
Also, like, no, he's saying good night. Meanwhile, behind him, the windows show it's clearly day.
Wrong button again. Son of a bitch. Okay, no. Stop. There we go. Reception hall. Pop the supports. Okay, so straight and right.
Looking like an episode full of social engineering.
Pretty much. Oh. Hello. Yes.
You're like, oh, it's Raphael. Oh, okay.
I ask for guidance. Professor, I suppose you came by to pray too?
Yes.
I see. That's why I'm here too.
Actually, I came by to worship, specifically you.
That's a better... Yeah, I like that wording. What were you praying for? I was gonna say we have different definitions of the word pray.
Oh, nothing specific. I only call upon the goddess to give thanks, or perhaps to ask for protection.
Does that help?
Anyhow, I should be on my way.
No, stay. For a moment to chat, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're a silent type. I like
I'm sorry. I don't really know what to say.
It's okay. Don't say a word, baby.
I'm not very good at talking to people. The truth is,
no.
I didn't interact with people too often before I came here.
Why is that?
Oh, no particular reason. I'm simply not very good at it. That's just how I am.
Silent shy types. Don't worry about it. You're good, baby.
Thank you. I'm sorry. You shouldn't waste your time worrying about me.
Oh, but see, you may not be in part of my house, but I worry about anyone that I teach.
Please, just ignore me. I, have to be going
True.
now.
Linhardt
Goodbye,
can go to hell
Professor.
and die.
Linhardt is great. You just don't like the fact that he made a pass at you.
Yes. He can keep his hands down his own pants. Alright, support level C, baby.
Have one thing left.
Do I want tea with Rhea, or do I want to cook? Cook. I don't trust Rhea. Full menu.
I'm gonna nail a list of complaints to your door.
Yeah.
You can try and find something that does Hubert needs motivation. He's not gonna like anything sweet though. That's the thing. Can you get anything that like does bonus for does such a dish exist?
The hell is Hubert like? Okay, remember, he's dark and brooding. If I was dark and brooding, I would want something...
The blood of my enemies!
No, I would want something vegan. Vegetable pasta salad. Definitely not. What the hell? What does the arrow up mean? Fish and bean soup. But seriously, what does the arrow up mean?
So it's like today there's an event that means that fish stuff gets boosted even further. So like if they like at all. Hey, there we go. We found one, and it's got the bonus on them too. Nice.
And then
No, do Hubert and Bernie.
Hubert and Bernie?
They have a support together.
Okay, cool. Do it!
And also Bernie's great.
Also, yes.
While I have little interest in food, I will admit to a weakness for this one dish.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
Why, thank you. Yes. Motivated. Excellent.
Now what thunder?
Finish exploring. Okay, ding 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 ding. Manually.
Yeah, because this is like where you get like I think 90% of your support points.
Wait, group tasks?
Ignore that. You already have burning.
Okay.
Third.
Alright, Adel. What are we teaching? Edelgard.
Oh.
God damn me. I want authority if I remember correctly. Right? Although...
yeah.
Yeah, authority.
And axes, possibly heavy armor. If you want. Because she will eventually get a unique class that uses heavy armor.
Okay.
Honestly, I would be more inclined to go with authority.
Good girl.
Nothing worth
Wow.
celebrating.
No, you said we're like...
Model leader.
I won't forget all I've learned.
I know you won't. Praise. Good
Praise isn't
girl.
necessary. Really.
Axe would be this one.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do some axe.
You're gonna ask her some questions?
Oh yes. I must ask her.
Look how
some
short she is.
She is very petite. I approve. And
Nothing worth celebrating.
Yeah, look at all these supports. All of the support points.
all of the support. Good damn you. I expect perfection, Edelgard. Perfection, I say. Alright.
I still have much to learn.
You do have much to learn.
Yeah, see, oh my gosh, you get so many support points with this.
Yo, wow.
No wonder you still don't have support. Just magic.
It's this one, right? Reason? Because it's the dark one.
Reason and authority, I think. Let's see.
Which makes sense, because those are the two things that appears we've been leveling up the most. Skill goals, reason, and authority, yeah. Okay, Hubert. I expect things out of you.
I expect things.
One step closer to mastery.
I can accept great. I can accept great.
Your instruction has been beneficial.
I thank you for stroking my ego. Go away, Linhart.
One step closer to mastery.
You aren't feeling very creative today, are you, Hubert?
Your instruction has been beneficial.
Okay, Franz. I'm gonna give you some
authority.
You want alright, because authority, yeah, for yep. Good? Come on. Really? Good boy.
Never underestimate a noble.
No, perfect boy. You got mad at him for being a good boy.
That's true.
I am quite pleased.
Good boy.
I am beginning to understand.
There we go. Rally dexterity. Interesting.
Yeah.
Enlightening.
Yeah, you don't have to pick him, right? You can, like, pick someone you like.
Tell me.
Well,
but this way I get the
never convert that.
Say what?
Never mind.
Okay.
Tell me, am I achieving anything yet?
No.
Now, see, now you have a choice. It's like, okay, so now you have Bernie, Dorothea, and Petra.
And Caspar.
Yeah, that's true, I guess, in the most literal sense.
Skill goals blasting through the battlefield.
He's better with gauntlets, I thought, when I used him.
And again, he's been
Thanks for your help.
I was gonna say been pretty underwhelming, but damn it.
That went way better. Nailed it. Perfect.
I'll get it next time, too.
We're about to test that.
He lied in class to the teacher.
Suspended. You can't come out into battle with us. Rushing blow. Interesting. That sounds like potentially badass.
Let's put this to the test.
Here's the thing: is I'm pretty sure now. By the way, you've got Leone locked. Like you need to get another unit to be ranked support, and then they will ask to join your class at random. So you don't have her be support. It's locked until a little further in the story, but you'll have it unlocked automatically once you get to that point, and then you'll have B support, and then she will ask to join you at some time at random.
Yes.
So you don't need to focus any effort on Leone for the rest of the game until you get there.
Okay, good.
So you can focus entirely on like Lysithea or Ingrid or Marianne. I think the nest is already set up, so we shouldn't need to mess with that. Yeah.
Yep. Begin lecture. I forgot.
Tell me something.
Took activity points. I'm an idiot. Oh well. Pretty soon I've eaten everything they have to offer in the dining hall. You could suggest a
Makes
dish
sense
if
to
you're-
me.
Oh yeah. I'm a good professor. Oh wow.
Professor.
Pal.
Yeah. I'd say yeah. Wham pow.
Straight to the moon.
Good. Fists are a good weapon type.
Yes.
Hey, look, support.
Hey, Professor, what's going on?
I've brought a hairstylist here. We're changing that hair.
We're gonna shave your head.
Quiet.
No speaking. Okay. Why are we being so quiet, though? Oh, look at that guy. He looks pretty suspicious.
This is why you're in the back of the class, Caspar.
You can't make this stuff up.
God. Look at that fanny pack.
What do you think he's up to? Never mind that. Let's get him.
Stop.
Keep watch. It's so boring.
Feel free to leave. I was fine before you got
My
here.
instincts tell me that he's up to no good, and my instincts are never wrong.
Well,
come on, let's get him before he has a chance to strike.
You need to calm down.
There's no time to calm down. I'm just gonna... Oh no. The path he's walking down leads to the plaza where the kids play. There's no way I'm letting this guy get anywhere near those kids.
Valiant, but... calm the fuck down.
Caspar, why did you disobey your professor?
This is why he sits at the back of the class.
Well,
I am not seeking excuses from you. I asked because I want you to consider your actions and apologize for them. It just so happens that you were correct in your assumption that this man was a villain. If that were not so, he would not have chosen to take his own life upon seeing you advancing toward him.
Holy shit.
Great. So I was...
But because of your actions, that is all we know. There is no way for us to know who he was, what he was planning to do, or if he has allies lurking about.
So, could I have answered that differently and had a different outcome?
No.
Okay.
The only lead we have is a scorpion tattooed on his arm.
Is beyond even your power to help.
Okay.
If this indicates that he was a member of an underground organization, we have no way of dealing with it. Are you prepared to be held responsible if his group commits a serious crime?
Choose one of these. Where's the third option going?
Where's the option? Like, yep, he's expelled. Here, have him.
Yeah, he's not part of my house anymore. Okay, bye.
We're replacing him with Leone.
Yes.
Oh, I couldn't possibly.
What are you talking about, Professor? We didn't do anything wrong.
Just like Caspar says that, I just see Michael on his face cam lean back like, oh my god, you can't possibly be this dense. Physics itself forbids it. Anything as dense as you should collapse in on itself like a black hole.
And I wish he would. Also, my eyes just got really blurry.
Oops. Those kids might have been in danger if we didn't act.
Yes, but you don't listen.
I couldn't just stand by and let that happen.
Fair. But we learned nothing.
Yes. Learning nothing is kind of his thing.
This is why he's at the back of the class.
Oh, yeah.
And because he... Jesus.
I've been called stupid enough that I feel motivated.
Oh.
Hello, Professor. May I speak with you?
Yes.
You seem to hold Edelgard in high esteem. That is my impression, at least.
He's been watching your VODs.
High esteem. I respect her greatly. She is a wonderful human being. And that's all there is to it. I definitely have not said anything else. She's a good student?
She is certainly talented. No doubt about that.
I was going to say hashtag blessed, but that works.
But I wonder, what is your opinion of me? I am quite talented too, am I not? Be honest. Do not hold back. Pretend that I am just a regular person, not the scion of a noble house.
You're a discontinued car of a noble house? Technically discontinued brand. Oh no. Oh no, if I can choose this. Well. No.
I'm fairly certain that you can't lose points with him.
You think she is better than me?
She is a higher level than you.
I was just being modest before.
Well,
honestly, I have always prided myself on being superior to Edelgard.
Once again, she's a higher level than you.
But evidently, that is not your perspective.
She is mathematically better than you.
I suppose there is only one thing to do. I must demonstrate my excellence.
Please don't.
Nonsense! You have entirely underestimated my abilities.
You're getting there, buddy.
You think I could ignore such a slight upon my honor? Not likely. Come, Professor. We will begin with battle. Edelgard's skills in combat are no match for mine. I heard that just the other day, she defeated a demonic beast without assistance.
Oh, this is gonna go.
Well, anything Edelgard can do, I can do better. And in half the time.
Anything she can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than her. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Professor, you can be my eyewitness and timekeeper.
Sure.
Here we go.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to start the time.
2 at once? That's... well, it will be fine.
Get wrecked. Oh, he's not getting... Okay.
I can't do it.
That's Edelgard right there.
It seems you have saved my life.
Me, sweet.
Thank you, Professor.
You're welcome. Now, go eat your plate of humble. Humble pie.
What do you suppose humble pie tastes like?
Poop. Oh.
I knew it! I called it!
Wait. I hit...
Nothing is impossible for us.
Did you hit no?
I hit B.
Oh, I think that's auto declines it. Don't worry. I mean, it didn't go away. It just means you don't have to put up with it right now, which is honestly potentially good if you go to sleep or something.
Yes.
It's you. What a relief. Look, Professor, we did great.
That's 3 perfects in a row for them.
They're good at what they do.
They're very good at what they do. I appreciate that. Smithing stone times 5. Skill level up, yeah.
Enlightening.
Get better, Ferdinand.
I'd never have learned this back in my room.
Funny, you learn things by going out in the real world. This is my shocked face.
Yeah, the internet hasn't been invented yet, Ferdinand.
The battlefield has much to teach.
Hope this is good for something.
My support.
I didn't mean to.
Oh, I see now.
Okay.
And we are
done. Okay. Woof. Alrighty. Well, on that note, I'll put my controller down. And we're going to do this. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm exhausted. I am loopy.
I'm Jeff.
And that is El Jefe himself. Thanks for hanging out and watching, guys. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me, Jeff. El Jefe.
Yeah, no problem.
So,
always a pleasure.
The pleasure is all mine. And I'm just talking about the ladies in the game.
It's definitely not me.
You do bring some joy to the stream. I appreciate the humors. And definitely not the spider facts, which, hey, we didn't hear any more of tonight. And on that note, I should mute you. I won't actually mute him. Guys, thank you very much for hanging out. Yeah. If you're watching on YouTube, hi. I've lost all track of the plot in my brain. Not the plot of the game, the plot of what the hell I'm saying. So, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night. Have a wonderful day.
Only the female Black Widow spider is dangerous.
That one I knew because I did a report on Black Widows.
Yeah, but your audience might not have.
Yeah, that's true. Congratulations, audience. You have learned that Black Widows. How would they not? That's a fact that got put in the movies. Anyway, on that note, thank you guys very much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day or rest of your night. And stay safe, stay happy, and stay healthy. Okay, bye!